TMZ talking to Carmelo Anthony, trying to see if he's going to say whether or not he's going to be a Laker. He says he has some purple and gold Jordans, but kind of putting an end to the rumors that he's not coming in 2014 to the Los Angeles Lakers.
I'm sorry, what end did he put to it?
Yeah, I don't think he said no. Don't read between the lines.
Don't read between the lines.
What's your gut?
Between the lines. I don't have to have a gut. I'm an NBA insider.
Well, then tell us.
I have told y'all on several occasions, so I'll repeat myself again. Carmelo Anthony can opt out at the end of next season. He is expected to opt out of his contract, at which time the Los Angeles Lakers will be pursuing his services, and he will entertain going to the Los Angeles Lakers. The New York Knicks have Amari Stoudemire under contract for $45 million over the next 2 years. They have Tyson Chandler under contract at $15 million per. If they can't unload those contracts and the team has to stand pat and they get bounced out in the second round again or earlier, then that means they will be an inferior team to Miami, to Chicago, to Indiana, to Brooklyn potentially. And as a result of that, Carmelo Anthony will look at the New York Knicks and he will see a dead end. And he may very well elect to move forward. Not only did I report this weeks ago, but in the aftermath of that, the New York papers reported it, the Los Angeles papers reported it, as well as .com. And so everybody can sit there and act like they don't know all they want to. When it comes to the NBA, I am very, very sorry. Don't get me wrong. It's not like everybody's always perfect, and I've never, ever been wrong in my career, but it's very rare. And I'm going to say it again. I'm not talking as a pundit up here. I am an NBA insider with 17 years of experience, and I've broken more than my share of stories in my professional career. My resume, my credentials speak for itself, and I'll be damned if I'm going to be second-guessed by a bunch of people who don't know the NBA. So these people can say whatever they want to say.
Kick rocks.
I'm going to tell you again. Carmelo Anthony is anticipating opting out of his contract after the end of next season. The Los Angeles Lakers are on the record. Well, they're not on the record, but their reporters have quoted their organization, after my reports, I might add, talking about how the Los Angeles Lakers are targeting him. He's one of the people that they're targeting. That is all I said. I did not say he was leaving for the Lakers. I said he would entertain his options, which is exactly what he is going to do.
Nobody said you said he was leaving for the Lakers. Well, we were just asking the question because he got caught by TMZ.
But what I'm saying is that people ask these questions and then he'll sit there and deny. If I got $1 for every denial that players, professional players in NBA, NFL, and beyond, for every denial that they've made that ended up not being true, I would never need to work another day in my life because I'd be a multi-millionaire. I mean, the denials always come, but in the end, that ain't fact. The facts will speak for itself. We'll see.
I'll see you, Melo, 2014. Go ahead. Your thoughts?
Oh, so you booked it already?
No, I booked it. He didn't book it. I booked it.
I know.
Go ahead.
So I don't know why we're even doing this topic.
What's the
because
point?
Stephen A. was already on record here. But I am not the face of NBA reporting, so I'm just a pundit sitting up here. So I'm going to just throw my guess out onto the end of the limb. I'm just going to guess Melo will stay in New York for 15.
Okay.
Possible.
I'm just going to guess because, as we know, even though he grew up in the Baltimore area, he born in New York area, right? I think he's got New York in his heart. The little that I've been around him, I think he really loves living and playing in New York City. Now, to your point, it's going to really depend on how they continue to build around him.
That's my point.
I agree. That's huge, and that's unknowable at this point. But I just have a gut feeling that he loves being the centerpiece for the New York Knicks. That's a big thing.
He loves being the centerpiece of the New York Knicks. How much is he going to love it if Brooklyn takes over? How much is he going to love it if he gets bounced out in the first round again? How much is he going to love it if they're looking at their future? CP3 is locked in. Dwight Howard is locked in. Chris Bosh and Dwayne Wade are probably going to stay and opt into their contracts. So, LeBron James may not be available.
To a bigger, there's a bigger domino here. LeBron James. Now, if LeBron, which I also do not believe will happen, but if LeBron called Carmelo and said, let's both go to L.A. so we can play together, or if, I know this is far-fetched, but if LeBron wanted to join Carmelo in New York, I have no idea if that could ever work.
Listen,
it's a long shot.
Listen, LeBron, Miami, and Cleveland are at the top of his list.
Okay.
New York is something he would be interested in if he had somebody to play with.
Okay.
You can't go and play with Carmelo Anthony unless the New York Knicks either get rid of those contracts or LeBron is willing not to opt out after next season, stay the additional year, and then leave once his contract expires.
I got it.
After, in 2 years.
All right.
That's what your options are.
Okay, but you have stated several times that LeBron James does not love the city of Los Angeles as a destination,
That's right.
a place
that is
to
correct.
live.
That is
so
correct.
I'm going to bet long term, if you made me bet on it right now, that neither Carmelo nor LeBron would be a Laker.
Really?
Which is
now, I will
bad
tell you
news.
this.
You would bet on
and
that.
by the way, just for your edification, Laker fan, I will tell you right now, the Lakers are of the mindset that they could convince Carmelo to want to come to Hollywood. I'm sorry, LeBron to want to come to Hollywood. Obviously, LeBron is first on everybody's list, but the Lakers would have enough room after next season to get both if it came to that. That would be.
And by the way, they have both said publicly they would love to play together at some point.
At some point.
Okay.
Wait, stand by. Just for your edification, we know you are the NBA insider.
I won't go that far. I won't go that far.
We feel that way, and nobody at this desk is questioning your acumen or what you know or what you report. We like the idea of showing that video because we needed you to confirm for little old me that perhaps that was going to happen.